Hello and welcome back to my desk. If you click on this video, you already know what this is, and there is tons of videos going out on this thing. This thing is a hot cake right now. This is the brand new FMS FCX10 Camel Trophy 1/10 edition. Okay, so this is still 1/10. There's going to be lots of unboxing videos and reviews on this, and everyone's going to do the same format anyway. Going to unbox this, do a running video, tell you how good this is at crawling, so on and so forth. I am not going to do that. What I plan to do with this is, as usual, to my video and my RC video series, is I am going to customize this, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to customize this thing. I have a lot of items that I've ordered. Some of them I'm still waiting for them to ship to my house, but the goal and the idea is to really doll this thing up. Like a lot of my RC stuff, they are pretty customized, and when I'm not running them, I probably only run them once a year. I've took this out once to the beach and ran it, and it's just amazing. And it's all dolled up now, and you can see. So I plan to do the same for the big guy, right? So the big one. It's so awkward to film this on my desk. Usually I'm kind of zoomed in right in the middle of my table, like just this spot. And now I have to zoom out and show a larger portion of my desk, and this is probably almost half my desk. There's still a lot of stuff going on the front. I do have a monitor here that I'm viewing myself on. I have two more monitors here and here. Actually, there's three more monitors here, and I got no more space to really kind of stretch this thing out. So it's going to be a challenge for me to film this, and I really don't know how I'm going to do it, but it's a new challenge for me. Quick background, right? This is my first 10 scale. I've never really wanted to do something this big because I do not have the space. If you've seen my previous video, I mentioned that I stay in the city center. I'm far away from any sort of crawling outdoorsy place where there's a scenic view, there's a lot of dirt to climb on. I don't have access to that, right? So, which is why I've always loved smaller items like this, where you can do like an indoor crawl and so on. 24 scales are probably the best fit for me, but this is just too beautiful to miss out. The second largest thing that I have with me is a 16 scale crawler, and again, all of that is in a display cabinet. Those are all shelf queens. I have a lot of tiny crawlers as well. All of them are in a shelf in the display cabinet. So this is going to be new to me, and it's going to be a lot of learnings for me. Enough of the rambling. Let me tell you what I have planned for this. So I've bought a lot of stuff, and first thing that come to mind when I see this, and again, I love the Discovery. If you see the Discovery here, I'm already biased. I don't really care for the other Land Rovers. I don't like the boxy style. It's too old school. I like this kind of slightly modern style SUVs. And the one thing that really stuck out to me in the pictures is the wheels. These Discovery wheels are off. And I don't know why FMS does this, right? They got probably the correct size wheels for the Discovery, the Land Rover and the D110s. right? And for the Discovery, this guy, they put on at bigger tires, and it looks so off to me. It looks so weird. I have no idea why they do this. The only reason why I could think for them to do this is maybe they got this arch wheel fender here too big, the diameter of this too big, and putting a smaller wheel makes it look weird. Or they want to have like more capability or more performance to this truck, hence the bigger wheels, right? Bigger wheels means better ground clearance and have like better performance. I don't know why, but it really annoys me that it kills the scale performance of it. I'm actually getting the, as you can see here, D1 RC. I ordered this, but I've ordered a wrong one. This is the 1.7s. This is for the D90 D1 RCs. Of course, if you know D1 RC, they make absolutely scaled Camel Trophy. They are one of the companies, the only companies I think that make the most scaled 110 this Camel Trophy crawlers in the market today, and I've always wanted one, but I couldn't justify the price to throw in like a 5,000 ringgit just to get one, which is crazy. So FMS comes out with a very good and affordable platform, so I'm going to see if I can customize the heck out of it, right? So I got the D1 RC. This is again the wrong size. I got the 1.7s, and this is absolutely too small, right? If you look at it, it's too small. So I'm actually getting the 1.9s, and we'll see how the 1.9s fit, right? So it has to be somewhere in between this size, just slightly smaller, right? And then it will kind of look right, I hope. The only thing is, again, I feel like the fenders are done too wide or too big, right? But if it's very similar to this, I think they just did this and upscaled. They use the exact same measurements and then upscale it. But if you look at the wheels, if you get it just right, and these are not too big, right? So if you get the wheels just right, it will look fairly decent. That's what I hope. Okay, so I'm planning to do this. And again, if you look at the small one, right, the panel lines really make the car stand out, right? So panel lining it, giving it a few panel lines really stand out. And I've already bought the panel line stickers for this. It's in the box. It's in my pile of items that I will use to customize. So I'm definitely gonna weather all this. And I do not know whether weathering a Lexan body really makes sense or not. I'm not sure, right? But if I do weather it, it's going to be covered with a layer of top coat, and that will lock in the weathering, same as this. So I actually have like a layer of top coat covering the weathering that I've done, so it's pretty sealed in. I do plan on cutting out the windows as well. So quick tip for people who is planning to buy this: if you're planning to buy this, when you remove this out of the box, the first thing you should check is the stickers around the window, right? So there is this black matte sticker around the window. It comes kind of peeling off right out of the box. All these windows have it, this matte black sticker. It's kind of peeling off when I got them, especially the back windows on the both sides. They're kind of peeling off, so you need to make sure that it's sticked on again. I plan on changing the figure. I don't like this figure. It looks dorky unless I can paint it. I'm not good at painting. I do not know if I should try. I can try painting it, but if all else all else fails, I plan to modify, cut it out, and then change it to a different figure. But I do not know whether this will be a bit too small. It's annoying, right? So 110 scales, you can't get a right figure, and oftentimes the figures are too small or too big and it doesn't look right. This guy maybe looks fairly okay, but he looks doggy as all hell. I need to paint it. I would like for the figure to kind of stick his arm out on the door, right? I could adjust this as well. Of course, I have to remove the guns. But I have this figure for many years. Many years. I bought it hoping to kind of get into the 110 scale many years ago, but I just didn't got into it. And this has been waiting in my storage for possibly one day a 10 scale to appear, and I think this is the day finally here. So I got it. So cutting the windows, detailing it, lining it, weathering it is all going to be done. And if you want to see all of that and how it looks and how it shows up, please follow my video. As usual, it's going to be a video series going through part by part. I also ordered additional decals. Malaysian number plates, because I am in Malaysia. Camel Trophy has been in Malaysia 1993 or 1996, I can't remember. So additional shell stickers to go on the front, country stickers to go on the fenders. I'm gonna peel this off for the panel lining, and then I'm gonna replace with the black. These are black Camel Trophy stickers. Okay, these are black in color instead of the green one, as you can see. I'm going to replace with the black one, so it's slightly different. I am going to throw on a winch as well. So I have this winch sticker, the ARB, the Ajib, and license plate is going to be cool because I actually got 3D printed license plates, and I got some 3D printed stuff here as well. This is the Camel Trophy case, and this is really cool, right? So if I flip this truck on top, all right, so you can see, oops, not this one. You can see that it fits perfectly, right? If I bring out the other one, right, you see that it just fits nicely on top. Very nice scale look, right? And you know that FMS does provide the jerry cans on the back, and then I could put some stuff here on the middle as well. The wheels might be too big. I could put one in the middle. Still thinking what I should put. So this one, what you can see here, these are for panel lining. This is a very thin strip of sticker, and they use this to panel line like 110 drift cars, 110 Tamiyas, and so on. So this is the panel lining sticker. I will use to panel line this truck. I'll show you how it looks like once it's done. I have printed 3D printed license plate as well for the back and for the front. This is kind of three-dimensional. You can see the words sticking out in black color. So this is Malaysian license plates as well. We'll see how to attach them in the front. The back is easy. It's going to be the back to attach, but the front I have to figure out a way to attach it, and also make sure that there's a room for a winch. Okay, but for real Camel Trophy, you know that their license plates are here, and that's it. So another big thing is I am definitely going to light this entire rig up, right? Because this has so many scale parts to it, and if it's lit up properly, it's going to look really nice. If you haven't seen my 24 scale truck light up yet, let me show it to you. If I can turn it on. Okay, let me turn on the lights. So if you know this 24 scale, when you first buy it, it doesn't have much lights on, right? There's all the light buckets, but it's not being filled in by FMS. There's two front spot lamps as well. When you turn on the lights, only the front turns on like this. The back now turns on because I have added lights to the back as well. And if I turn the rest of the lights on now, you can see that the front fog lamps are turned on as well, and then the top lights are on as well. And the back is the most interesting bit. There's so many parts where you can put in lights, right? The bottom bits, the side bits, right? And this really kind of brings the truck to life, right? At night in a dark spot, lighting this up like this looks amazing. I've got the little antennas at the top as well, and yeah, once it's all dolled up like this, it looks really nice. And this is similar to the big guy, right? So if I show you the back, you can see all the spots where you could light it up, and I really plan to do. I know that these might be reflectors, but if you light this up, it's gonna be so nice. I even plan to drill holes here so that I can put lights down to shine onto the license plate. That will make it look really cool. And yeah, I mean, talking about weathering as well, look at the windscreen, right? I plan to do this as well on the big one, so you can dirty up the screen and look like it's being cleaned up by the wipers, both front and back. I've done the same as well. This is being blocked by the wheel, but you can see that you can see the difference between the dirty part and the clean part, where the wiper might clean it. And yeah, stain up the glass a little bit so that it looks like it has actually gone through some real world exploration, right? So yeah, lighting is going to be very interesting for me to see how it's going to turn out. But if you are interested to learn more about the lighting, I can show you guys. And quick tip on the lighting, and again, you can see some LEDs sticking out here, and I'm going to talk about the lighting out of the box. I'm going to give you some very quick tips. Okay, so let me turn on the remote control and then turn on the truck. Okay, so when it comes out of the box, you have this channel 5 here that controls the lights on and off. Okay, the funny thing is, you are wondering why it has a, why FMS put this light switch on this knob, right? And instead of a button, why does FMS put it on this slider knob? It's just weird. Something is going on here. Now I've gone through and read the manual, right, so I can explain what's happening. So this is, if you have a 3-position switch, if you slide this to the middle, right, if you slide this to the middle, this actually turns on the DRL. This lighting kit actually has a DRL function. You can see the blue lights here sticking out, right? So this is the DRL mode, daytime running lights. So if you put it on the middle is DRL, it will turn on the DRL. If you flip it down all the way, it will turn on the main lights. And out of the box, the main lights will turn on the front headlights and also the top spotlights, right? As you can see here, the front headlamps and the spot lamps on top, right? But actually there is no tail lamps. You can see the tail lamps doesn't turn on, which is so annoying. And there is actually a spot in the light receiver box on the body, I'll show you later on, that has a spot for lights, the tail lights, right? So this would then give additional ports for lights to light up the back. Okay, now originally this car is set to forward and reverse, right? So forward, reverse, no brakes. Let me show you. So forward, reverse, and when you reverse, the brake lights turn on. Okay, so when you reverse, the brake lights turn on, which is wrong because it's supposed to be reverse lights. They use reverse lights for brakes. Okay, I need to lift this truck up. They use reverse light for brakes, which is annoying. Okay, so there is another port inside for brake lights, but you need to switch the tabs to forward, brake, reverse, which is the second tab. You switch it down and now you have forward, brake and reverse. So when you move forward and you brake, additional lights get turned on. See here? So these are brake lights. Okay, see? So these are actual brake lights that is not connected inside, right? I'll open up and show you where to connect all of this, but I don't know why FMS does this, right? They have a capable system, but they don't wire the lightings properly. It's like they just half-ass it. Is it because of cost cutting? Is it because they want to save time or save costs for this? I do not know. But the good news is the system is very capable, and you can actually, you know, if you want to spend a little bit more time on it, you can have it all wired up correctly. I am definitely going to switch out the lights and change it to white color reverse lights. I do not know whether the light bucket will house the reverse lights. I have to check, open up and check. There is a white spacing here on the tail lights. I hope that it will have a separate light bucket to it. But FMS really irks me, right? That they have the system and they don't want to use it. Okay, one more thing I see a lot of YouTubers miss because they don't read the manual. Everyone want to rush and make a video of this truck and they don't read the manual, and then they ask their audience to tell them how to do it, which is annoying, right? If you're looking at a video, you want knowledge on how to operate the truck, and then these YouTubers, because they want to rush videos out, they just follow the sample template of opening, unboxing, and then running the truck, and that's it, right? and they don't give you the in-depth knowledge that you need. So this kit has a version 2 lighting kit. A lot of people complain about the signal lights on this truck. This V2 truck, a lot of people complain about the FMS having signals, and this car can actually have the signal lights turned on and off. Now by default, when you turn on the truck, it will always default to off position, so it will not have a signal lights, right? So if you turn it left and right, you don't see the signal lights on. Okay, now to turn this on and off, what you need to do is you turn it clockwise all the way, and then you press channel 4, right? So you can see now, the signal lights are being turned on, right? So this is a promotional feature. You can see this in your promotional video, but a lot of YouTubers, they don't read the manual, and then they create a video and then they ask the audience how to do it. What's the point? If I want to buy something and I watch your video, I need the knowledge on how to do it. That was really annoying, and when I look at the videos and people just don't show this kind of thing properly or don't explain this properly, to me it's kind of pointless. Okay, I hope this is a bit informative for you. Now to turn it off, you can just clockwise it and then channel 4, and then it's now off. Okay, so now you don't have the signal lights. What I would advise you not to do is, a lot of people, if they do not know how to turn off the signal lights, they will just unplug the cable or remove the signal lights physically. I will not advise you to do that, because the signal lights actually have some function. Now if you turn off the receiver, you can see that the car now turns into hazard mode. The lights will turn off, and then it will go on to turn on the hazard lights. Okay, so this will tell you that something is going on, there is a connection issue, there's something wrong with your remote, so on and so forth. So it's actually functional, and you will want to keep it on so that you know what's going on, right? But on the trails, if you want to turn off the signal lights, you can do that. It's channel 4. Okay, so I've turned back on my remote, but it looks like it doesn't pair up, because I have to turn off the truck and then turn it on again. Okay, okay, now it's not. Okay, now it doesn't want to pair. Okay, right, it takes a while to find the pairing again, but now it's being paired. So a lot of people don't read it, they do it wrong. They just turn on and off the lights, which doesn't make a difference, right? So again, it's clockwise and then channel 4, and now you have your signal lights. Okay, so channel 4 is actually high and low gear. So if you turn on and off your signal lights, you have to remember to make sure that you switch it back to low gear, especially when you're trying to crawl this thing or bring it out on the track. So that is something that you should keep in mind. Channel 4. All this combination is something that will only be explained in the manual, so if you read them, then it's going to benefit you. Now let me go into the body very quickly, and I can show you the connectors, right? Quick release body, very interesting. Very nice of them to do that. Some people like it, some people don't. I still don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it should be a little bit more secure. I feel like the tabs are not the most secure, but I don't know, right? I'll have to run it and see how it goes. So you can see that they have the magnetic system here. You can see they have all the lightings here as well. and I can tell you right now that it doesn't have a light bucket for reverse lights. That is why they wire this very weirdly. So there's only one LED for the backlight and then one for signal. So I have to drill additional holes for a reverse light, and that's what I'm gonna do. So you can see I have additional lights sticking out here. Okay, out of the box it has the light receiver inside, and it's hidden underneath here. You can see here. So awkward to film it. Let me see if I can bring it closer. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see here, so it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it has six connector slots. You can see the orange bits, 6 connector slots. The first two from the bottom is left and right signals, right? So these two will be left and right signals. The third one after that will be your DRLs. I mentioned the DRLs, the daytime running light ones, which is this blue wire here. So you can set that up to run your low lights. I would probably use this to power up the headlamps and the tail lamps first stage, right, to power up the main headlamps. Right now when you turn on the lights, all of these turn on, the headlamps and then the spotlights turn on as well. I don't like that. I want it to go in stages. So I would like for the headlamps to turn on first, and then second stage for the main spotlights to turn on. Okay, so that is what I plan to do. And the third one, like I mentioned earlier, is daytime running lights. Daytime running lights, DRL. The fourth one is brake lights. The fourth one is actually reverse lights, and then the fifth one is actually brake lights. Is it all? DRL's brake reverse. Yeah. So there is additional brake lights, separate brake lights, that if you change the mode to forward brake and reverse, these brake lights will actually turn on. Right, so there's additional brake lights. This is actually functioning brake lights that you can attach to the receiver, right? And then there's reverse lights that are already plugged in. Okay, there is an additional port here that is not being used. There's a blank port here, and if you plug this in, this will duplicate the headlamps, and the headlamps, when the headlamps turn on, this will turn on as well, right? So this is to add additional lamps into the tail lights. Once you turn on the front headlamps, the tail lights will turn on as well. This is an additional port for additional LEDs. You can use this to duplicate that. It's very nice that this system, like I said, is so capable. It's just that they went out and wired this thing absolutely wrongly, right? I don't know why they do this. It's so annoying. Okay, now that I'm inside, I also remembered that the insides of the Discovery is mostly tan in color, and it's not black in color. You can see signs of them trying to replicate that with stickers on the inside. Look at that, right? So The seats are tan in color, and they replicate it with stickers, which is nice. So if you look at it from the front, you can see a bit of tan, but if you looking at it from the back, it's all black in color. That's a bit annoying as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the interior bits and spray paint it with this Tamiya tan plastic color. So I hope that it will kind of bring out the interior details a bit more. Then hopefully you can see it a bit more. So the Discovery has a very nice tan interior that will show up very nicely on camera. Hopefully once I spray paint the insides, it will look a lot nicer. I'm not sure if I should add some interior lighting for some night driving. I plan to add in more lights for sure, because the bumper strip has more lights as well. I want to separate control that. Maybe I should add 1 or 2 interior lighting on the inside, because I'm going to add more details on the inside as well. Maybe look at lighting up the dashboard. That will be very cool. I've done interior lighting, dashboard lighting for my Tamiya trucks before, using fiber optics. This will be very nice to do, but you have to kind of consider the durability as well. If I go crawling with this or go trailing with this, and I've exposed it to dirt, mud and water, how easy it is to be cleaned up, I don't know. I plan to doll this car up, and during the year end I'm planning to take it out to run at the beach during our Christmas holidays. So we'll see how it goes. So again, this is going to be a series. I've talked for half an hour now, and if you were to get anything away from this, is maybe the lighting system, advice on that. And I was really hoping to put in a sound kit, and again, FMS comes with the receiver and ESC combo, and there is no channel 2. There is no channel 2 to use it for a sound kit, right? So you can't actually put in a sound system in this model, which is a bit sad. I really want a sound kit, and for the most part, all the FMS models do not have sound. This truck is extremely quiet. If you look at videos, running videos and everything, it is so well built. Everything is so quiet. It would really benefit if you have like a ESS1 sound system put inside here. You can hear the engine roaring and growling. That would be so nice. I would absolutely love that. But you cannot do this with this truck. The good news is there is 3 channels here, channel 3 and channel 6, that is available for you to play around with. Okay, so channel 3 and 6. Channel 3 is right here, press button, push button. Channel 6 is a 3-position button. You can use it for a winch or something. And channel 3, you can use it for a light. So very customizable, lots of room to play around with. I will definitely fill these 2 channels up. A winch is on the way, and channel 3 for lighting. So bumper lighting, and also the front spot lamp lighting. So you can see that these can be light up, and also the back here, these can be light up as well. Okay, so I am going to go away and start planning what I have to do first, second and third, and then come back and hopefully share some of the customization work I've done. If you guys have any questions, if you want to know any more detail that you couldn't find from other videos, let me know. I can fill in more technical. Again, my videos, I tend to go in more detail. I don't rush through it. This is not sponsored by any way, shape or form. I got this for my own money, so I don't have to fulfill any sort of sponsorship. But I did sign up for the FMS affiliate program when these guys came out, because I got it early and I publish videos early. So if you want to support my channel, if you like what you see and you want to get one of these 110 trucks, I'll put my affiliate link down there and you can click on it and buy one of these trucks and go to FMS and support them. Okay, if you're somewhere in the US or European countries, you can buy it from them. Okay, that would be all. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more customization, come back, follow my videos series, and we can share and exchange knowledge. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much, and bye bye.